Hello, welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last two episodes we've been in the trial. There were also a frustrating last two episodes. I think I've played like a 60-40 of like 60 of like actually getting through the trial and 40 of being stuck on like 3 different questions. But I think we might finish the trial out in this episode. If not this one, then it's definitely the next one, because I can't imagine this trial being too long, although I have had to spend a lot of time not like actually progressing. So we'll see. But I feel like this is oh right, we left off here. So yeah, last time we had gotten that second picture from Wada Hart, and although Von Karma said it was no different, we actually have Maya turned towards the camera, and she has the face of Mimi, who is the nurse who was taken out by Dr. Gray. At least I'm pretty sure it was taken out by Dr. Gray, given all the information we have. Now, obviously I shouldn't be dropping the issue. Although it is Maya, I wonder how we're going to get the court to agree that although it was Maya, it technically wasn't her conscious. But I don't know, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough and it's going to be rough, but we should just get into it. I'll insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yeah? It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. Are you guys not seeing what happened to Pearl? The ungodly stuff that's going on over here? That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. How are we gonna... You can't convict a dead person. I mean, we'll get Maya off the hook, but like, it's gonna be a cold case forever. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. She's not happy about this. I'm too soft. Softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts? Oh, right, the strawberry desserts. Take a look at the prosecutor Von Karma's... She's gonna be doing that shit where she's like leaning with like her elbows on the desk. Look at all nonchalant. Yep. Look at that shit. Smiling. Of course she's smiling, because she's got this shit in the fucking bag, Phoenix. Way back when we were getting stuck on those questions, she was like, wow, he's not even gonna get to like any later part where I can keep denouncing what he's saying. Wow. You had a better continue to worry. Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Oh, no. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Oh no. Maya Fey, but isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. The whole court's like, what? Dude, look at Pearl. It is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. How is this going to help you? How's this going to help you, Von Karma? Ms. Von Karma, a word if I may. She's like, what? Wasn't that like a little girl? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. Oh, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. Wow. The moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. But it's not evidence. So technically, it has nothing to do with the case at hand. don't have even a single witty line? Phoenix, you haven't had a single witty line this entire trial. Looks like we've been had. No. Because Von Karma established that she was channeling somebody else. Von Karma knows about the Kurain techniques, where your consciousness switches, and you physically change. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Well, that's my cue to save. Because I'm pretty sure I only have like one hit that I can take left. Oh, hold on. My cat's getting a little bit crazy. Alright. If I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Can't. We just have more evidence that proves that it is her. The gun with the fingerprints, the knife with the fingerprints, the clothes she was wearing when she was taken in and identified as Maya Fey. It doesn't have the picture. I mean, I could use this, but it's not showing me the picture when I click on it. It had the picture when we looked at it before. But not anymore. I'm gonna say I can't prove it because I think I can't prove it. It's no good. My argument doesn't hold any water. So the defense is staying silent on this one. Yes, Your Honor. And to think I even gave you this chance to prove your point for free. But you couldn't even point yourself out in a lineup. Well then, I believe we have reached a conclusion. No! Phoenix. Can't give up, please. Take a look at the court record again and try to find some way out of this. The only thing I can think is that newspaper clipping. I'll give it another shot. The judge is about to close the trial. You can't let that happen. Come down to this. Your Honor, within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up till now. Whoa, whoa. I thought it was just going to let me try again for free. Nor is there any need for more time to decide this. Okay, let's just skip through this. Yep, second guilty verdict on this trial alone. She's standing right there. Just look at her face. Alright. Let's try that newspaper clipping. That's all I can really think about. I'm gonna save here just so I don't have to go through more. Okay. I can prove it. Your Honor. Yes. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. What about the being in the corner with the bullet hole? Whoa, 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 whoa. I just realized. Hold on, can we look at that picture again? Let me point this out. Look, there's no bullet hole in the sleeve. Zero bullet hole. But there's blood on it. Wow. Does this mean that... I still think somebody else was behind that partition. Maybe they did shoot through the partition, and because Maya then would have been far away enough... Oh, but there's a chance that we would get hit by the shot. Picture taken at the murder scene. So that's the contradiction. There's no bullet hole in it. So you think you spotted a problem with this picture. then earn your keep. You point out exactly what is so strange in this picture. The bullet hole is gone. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve, yep. But there isn't anything odd about it. Exactly. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Hold on. My cat's being crazy again. Alright. Yeah, did Von Karma not even notice that? Maybe Von Karma was referring to something else. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Ms. Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You don't think the fact that it literally wasn't Maya wasn't valuable either? She hid two valuable pieces of evidence in one picture. You'll certainly be assigned a penalty for this. What? Can't use her whip anymore? Alright. This should do some major damage to her argument. Oh god. Yeah, I was about to say, she's not gonna go down easily. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at... If she's doing that, she's probably not doing the elbow spread, but if she is, oh my god. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping in the gun again. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. Those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole. I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. Well, besides the fact that it's obviously not Maya Fey. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. You can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's not gumshoe. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Yeah. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, your costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. After the first gunshot, like I'm saying, can we check if 2 bullets were fired compared to 1 in the gun that Maya, who's channeling, is holding? Because I think it's very possible this trajectory, like, if we had a larger picture, we might be able to see, like, any difference in the folding door. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? I gotta save. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The bullet hole was made later. I mean, the shooter is someone else could also work, but I think right now we're trying to point out the fact that the bullet hole was not made yet. Created much later after the murder took place. Those 2 gunshots we heard were before we broke in, or did you forget? Is that how it went? Uh-oh. Pistol fired only 2 shots, no more, no less. Oh god. I think the shooter is someone else is the right answer then. 3rd guilty verdict in this trial. glad I saved. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, in this person's clearly does not. Okay, Phoenix. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Order. Order is not restored. I will suspend this trial. Oh my. Everybody's getting the work. Oh, she's not happy. The defense's argument is a complete mess. Complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Exactly. You're the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my work will be the last thing you see. She had no time to look around, so there's totally somebody behind that partition. Says you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you? Oh man, there wasn't anyone else in there, honest. See how now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Where did the other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? I already know the answer to that. That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Damn, even when you're mad, you're using my full name? Can't fall apart here. Can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. Exactly. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? I do. Turn things around. That's right. You would always turn things around and change her perspective. Perspective of where the bullet came from? So where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see, a different angle of the room. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? And the only person that could be in that room beforehand, unless my secret way to get in and out is not true, is Eni. Eni would be the only person who would be able to be in there because Morgan, Gumshoe, Pearl, and I were all outside in the meditation room, right outside the channeling chamber. There's no way that any of us could have been in there simultaneously while being out there. And Morgan's definitely involved because there's only one key to that place. And for some reason, Pearl had it in Winding Way. Maybe she had just gotten it back from Eni. But I think it's Eni was the actual murderer. I mean, maybe that's the way that we're gonna have to take it, because I think Mimi was the actual murderer, but Eni also fired a shot and tried to kill Maya. I don't know. What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Oh, man! I think it's gonna be the top one, but that third one, something I can't explain yet. Oh, I think the third person that entered it. Your Honor, I would like to present some I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. What? not this, because this doesn't have any other information on it. Probably gonna have to spot select on here again. I like this track. This is a new track. This wasn't in the first game. I think it's a folding screen. I think it's the folding screen. Let's hope this is right. Please take a good look at this. Oh no, this is totally wrong. I've already seen it. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? Oh, this is totally wrong. I don't think you actually see what you're doing. I'll let this play out. It's probably going to be wrong, but I don't know. Sometimes with this game. Use the court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Oh, that only took one. I'm going to load anyways. I'm going to try something I can't explain yet, just to see if it lets me use my court record as well. Because if it does, oh man. I don't think it would, but... I'm sorry, but I simply can't. See. And the reason is quite simple, because there is no explanation, that's why. Thought, another big waste of the court's time. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. Rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect. Let me check this court record. So, whoa. So I can't look at any of this stuff, but partial. Can never forget that. So this is gonna be wrong, most likely. Alright, Phoenix, calm down and let's try this one more time. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true. What happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Maybe I should try Maya had left the room. I just want to see what it's like before I go back to that first one. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. A foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. Chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. I'm gonna do a new save, because then I'll be able to do either if I really need to. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Is it this? I don't know if it's this black key. The defendant had left the room. It's not the clothes, right? I'm gonna try the key. I don't think it's right, but... Oh! Ms. Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. That's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. One of a kind. No, you still have something that you can say for that, I'm sure. Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? What do you mean? Maya Fey locked herself in, and the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. That was also a good one. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? What if it, like, is... Because she has those costumes in her trunk. What if it is Eni and she's channeling right now? Because she was all, like, super into this stuff, and she was at the school, the Crane school. That's a very possible possibility. Damn, I didn't even think of that. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma. You're not happy about this one. At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Well, because you probably didn't even realize it was Eni and not Maya. You probably did think it was Maya channeling. I don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I have never lost a case. Sounding like your father. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Oh, is she gonna shit talk us in the lobby? Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. Oh, this is day 2 of the trial? Okay. That is all. Court is adjourned. Oh, it's not gonna let me save. I also wanted to check my recording, but here, I can do it real quick. Alright, we still got time. June 21st, 1:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh my god. Yeah. Yes, I felt I had no choice. Honestly, I could have gone without that. I don't think Mia really helped me that much. Cons outweigh the pros here. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. I think Eni was in there the entire time. From before they went in, because everybody knew that it was scheduled to happen at 3. The murder happened at 3:15. Eni was unaccounted for that entire time, claimed she was sleeping, slept through 2 gunshots and a police investigation. So, jeez. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Ooh, are we gonna get to investigate a little bit more? Yeah, I'm counting on you. No. By the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Ooh, we're gonna be able to investigate a little bit more. We're probably gonna look at that room more. Oh, let us look at that folding wall, that partition, please. Alright, Pearl, ready to go buy some tickets? Oh, right, you ran here. To be continued. Here's a save point. I will save my progress. Alright. Here we are again. Take a sip of water. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. Sure thing. I'd come and look into a few things here today anyway. Thought about this a little. Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man. She definitely didn't. I'm like 98% sure that it was Eni channeling her sister wearing the costume she already has. I wonder if we're going to get to look at those costumes again or if Eni's already skipped town. But I feel like Von Karma's going to bring Eni in as a witness somehow. Because if she is the murderer, we got to get her in the courtroom. Some way, shape, or form. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? Murderer person, yeah. Yeah, let's beat him up. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. See, the other thing that I've been worried about is because she has no idea what so much stuff is, and I know I mentioned this earlier, but she might not know what a pistol is, really. Maybe she does, but I don't know. But I'd be really worried if she was somehow implicated in this. Alright, I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. This music. Let's talk about the trial first. So what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Yeah. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Prosecutors, okay. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? She's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. She's pretty good at it, with all her evil ways. They don't care if someone's innocent, all they care about is if they win. That is terrible. I mean, it's people's jobs, though. Somebody's got to be a prosecutor. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? Maybe, who knows? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Oh. Think some dirt went down between Phoenix and his buddy Edgeworth. He hasn't really mentioned him much. Well, he might have become a good guy eventually. Yeah. Who are you talking about? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth. A little flash. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Oh. He must have left. He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Wow. By the way, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking? I'm just asking. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? So, should I use my Magatama on her? Where was Pearls and what was she doing? She was out in Winding Way and somehow got the key. And on top of that, this key... Yeah, I was wondering if Pearl was implicated. I didn't even think about this, but she could have been channeling the sister as well somehow. Or like told to, I don't know. Because she is wearing the same clothes. Oh man. Just when did she pick this up? Pearl's alibi. See, there's also a good chance that Morgan is lying about there being 2 keys, or 1 key, and there's actually 2. So Pearl's alibi. Just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you, and what were you doing when the murder happened? Yeah, because you're the only other person that was unaccounted for in the meditation room. Oh no. I wasn't doing anything. I'm really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Yep, Megatama. How many? 2. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah. Can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Alright, you really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder? Do I need to use... Okay. I need to use the Magatama first, right? That's how it works. I'm sorry. But with the Magatama, I can unlock your Cyclops, right? What should I do? I should tell you what my secret is? If you would just tell me, it would be easier for the both of us. I'm so nervous. Holding the key to this whole case, I can feel it. Speaking of keys, this one turned out to be quite important, too. I didn't think it would literally be the key to today's trial, though. Well, they teased it like 4 times across like 2 text boxes, so I kind of saw it coming, but I suppose I have to present that Magatama. Oops. There. Yeah. Pearl's alibi. Pearl. You have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Winding Way. You were here, weren't you? In the Winding Way. No way! It's almost like we saw each other there. So do you think you can tell me now? Not yet. What next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing at the Winding Way? I mean, she had the key. Ooh. I can't even save. Oh no. I think it's the key. I think it's the key. There's nothing else it can really be. So, feel just a little better. You're a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all. Oh! Sorry, I'll get it right this time. Let me save. No, it's not gonna let me save. I might have to go back to that save, that previous one. Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. I really know that much. Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. And what was it Pearls was doing in the Winding Way? At the time of the murder, press the check button for details. See, this is what I'm wondering. It's not this, right? They wouldn't just put all that on the table. It's not the key, obviously, because we already did it. Diagram of the channeling chamber. Is that the just in sharp point blank gunpowder residue around bullet hole? Murder weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints. Murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the Fays, bears Maya's fingertips. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check button for details. Picture taken at the murder scene. None of these are going to be important. Yeah, these aren't going to be important. Not this. Not this. Not this. Not this. Can't prove anything with that. Not this. Possibly this. Not this. I don't know about that. That doesn't really prove anything. This would insinuate killing Dr. Gray is what she was doing, I feel like. Pistol, that would not really make sense because the pistol was taken in as evidence by the police, so she wouldn't have had anything to do with that. Same with the knife. Same with the clothes, although she could have somehow snuck the clothes in. Not these two. I think it has to be the folding screen. But I'm gonna... because it's not profiles, right? There's no way it's profiles. Wow, we got a lot of people here. College student researching parapsychology. Older sister Mimi died in a car accident. Maya's aunt, member of the Fae clan, branch family. She's the mother of Pearl, Maya's cousin, channeling prodigy, immense spiritual power, detective precinct, charged the initial investigation. Mia Faye, deceased. Maya's older sister. She was a top-notch lawyer and a mentor and a friend forever. Maya Faye, the defendant and my client, was arrested on suspicion of murder while channeling. Gray Surgical Clinic director had malpractice incident, murdered during channeling. Died in car accident 1 year ago. Was Eni's older sister, nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Claims to be an investigative photographer. She lives for the next big scoop. Became a prosecutor in Germany at age 13. A prodigy who has never known defeat. I think it's that folding thing. That's the only thing I can think of it being. Because nothing else would make sense. I'm probably gonna have to reload that save, but yeah, it's not that, and I can't reload. You're a lawyer, but you are still just a person after all. Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. You made too many mistakes. Whoa. Oh, do I get a full health bar again? Hope I do. Maybe... I can't talk to her yet, I don't think. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with... Okay, you know what? I think I should end it here. So, I'm going to go ahead and save here. I'm going to run out of save slots. At the end of this episode, I'll just start resaving over these ones. Because I don't think I'll need to save. I'll need to like keep a save from the beginning of the game. So after episode 2 is done, when episode 3 starts, I'll just start saving over this. Oh my god, okay. So this is saved, right? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, wow. Yeah, I think it is Eni. I think she somehow got in there, unless we're just trying to get them off Maya's case or like postpone the trial until we can prove that it was while she was channeling. But I mean, that bullet hole, who knows? I think Morgan asked Pearl to do something over there behind the area. Maybe there is a way through the floor behind that folding door. Like if you like pull up some of the floorboards or something, or there's like a mat or something. 'Cause there's also that mat in the middle of the chamber that I thought somebody could have gone through, but I mean, dead body was on it, so. Anyways, that'll be it for, what is this, episode 10? So I figured that this would be the last trial episode, but I think we're going to have, like, my next episode, for the most part, is probably going to be reinvestigating, and then it's going to be going back into the trial, and then I think I'll probably have 2 or 3 episodes after that before I'm actually through episode 2. Hoping things aren't so rocky going on. but, you know, it'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.